Hello, everyone. I'm JJ Cottonway, and I want to welcome you back to our 7-day challenge called I'm Spiritually Strong during Halloween week. For those of you who are new to our challenge, I believe that Halloween, sure, means little more than candy and costumes to most Americans, but it's a multi-billion-dollar industry that also happens to be one of the most significant satanic holy days. And so I am hosting this challenge because I've experienced enough in my life to feel very, very strongly that the child of God should amp up their spiritual efforts during this time. These 7 challenges will carry you through Halloween while increasing your faith. And if you've missed one, go back to the Abundance CLGI page on Facebook and you'll be able to catch up. Well, today is Halloween, and I hope that the last 5 days have opened up your eyes to the strongholds in your life, even if they aren't considered sin, okay? Scripture says that Satan transforms himself into an angel of light so that he can deceive the very elect. And I know that every single time. Yes, every single time. Even after 20 years in ministry, I find myself resisting even a small step in more spiritual direction. Resisting even 5 extra minutes of prayer. Like, I already pray enough anyway, okay? I'm not going to have any time to do what I really need to get done. Really? Really? That's how I feel over 5 more minutes for a week-long challenge? Yes, I admit it. Or even cutting out one more show, like, I don't even watch TV on my own. I only watch with my husband or kids because I'm so busy during the day. Why do I have to give up another show? I'm laughing at myself, but I'm also sharing this with you because it doesn't matter how much small of a step you're taking in the direction of greater personal and spiritual power. The devil is going to challenge you anytime you're tearing down a foothold of his that's in your life. Even 5 minutes in prayer, even a small 5 minute increase in your spiritual walk. So for day 6, I'm going to ask you to take another small step. And this small step is to reduce the clutter and negativity that comes out of your mouth towards others and from your mind regarding yourself. For just one day, don't criticize your spouse or your kids. Every time you're frustrated, say something nice. I really need this challenge. But let me qualify a bit, okay? Because, see, a lot of people think I'm too strict with my kids, especially. Now, they let their kids do and say whatever they want, and I'm not going to let my kids be reared that way, okay? Because your little poopy doo with her blonde hair and her blue eyes, she can get out of a lot more scrapes than my little black boys. And I'm not trying to make this political, but I'm just saying, as a mom, I'm trying to rear my children to be what they need to be for God. Okay, my children know that they can express their feelings even if I disagree, as long as it's in a respectful manner. But you're not going to disrespect me, even when we're at someone else's house and their kids are acting bratty. So I'm not asking you to let people run all over you. I'm asking you to join me in being nice, in being sweet. I forget to do this a lot, y'all, because I'm a dominant personality. And I don't really respond to nice and sweet when you're trying to correct me. And it doesn't come naturally to me because I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Look, just pray for me, all right? I never said I was perfect, right? Just pray for me, okay? And I don't actually want people to be nice and sweet with me if it means you're going to take 30 minutes to tell me I sent the wrong slides, like, because you don't want to offend me, right? No, just tell me I sent the wrong slides. That takes 10 seconds and I send the right slides and we can move on with our day. But for someone like me who's always go, 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 we have to understand that sometimes other people don't receive things the same way we do. And my husband and boys don't respond the same way. If I say, hey, you sent the wrong slides, send me the right ones, that's gonna make them feel a certain kind of way. I have to be a little bit nicer and sweeter about it, okay? So they have to learn to be more direct with me, and I have to learn how to be more gentle and sweet with them. It's a journey, and I'm way better at this than I used to be, but I still do this calibration exercise from time to time where I take a complete day to really examine what I'm about to say before I say it. And over time, I've gotten to a point where what comes out more naturally actually comes out in the way that they need to hear it. I know this video is getting long, but this is one of the most important things you can do for your family's spiritual growth, and not only for them, but also for yourself. Our self-talk is the worst. We are our own worst critic. And so, in line with encouraging your family, I'm asking you today, make a conscious effort to speak life to yourself. To speak life to yourself. Life. Words of life and peace and joy. I'm asking you to keep track of your self-talk and treat yourself the way you would a good friend. Think about it for a second. If your best friend spilled her coffee on your dress, right? You wouldn't scream at her and call her a dumb loser, right? But how many of you would say that to yourself inside your head? If your child stubbed his toe, you wouldn't rail on him about being so stupid and hopeless and worthless and I can't take you anywhere, right? But would you say those things to yourself? Jesus says that the first great commandment is to love God with all your heart. And the second great commandment is to love your neighbor as yourself. We read this in Matthew the 22nd chapter, and most of us interpret that as doing good to our neighbor. It does mean that. Yes, it does. But I would submit to you today, you can't truly love your neighbor if you hate yourself. And I honestly don't think most of us can truly love ourselves in a godly way unless we have the love of God shed abroad in our hearts. We have been so programmed by culture to be dissatisfied with ourselves, to be discouraged with ourselves, to feel that we're not enough and that we're not good enough. But with the love of God shed abroad in our hearts, He encourages us that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. I want to encourage you today to really think about these concepts, adding some extra time to your prayer and study if you need to. Let them marinate in your mind as the day of Halloween plays out, and you will find yourself more spiritually stronger for it. I'm JJ Conway. I want to thank you for being with me in this challenge. I'll see you tomorrow to wrap things up on our day 7. Y'all take care and be blessed.